Shop Talk is filmed at 1009 Kingston Road in Toronto.
Okay, you guys.
Can you do it now so I don't miss it?
So election day, yes, right now. So candidate number 1
All right.
is promising to cut in half the corporate tax for companies that develop zero emission technology.
Okay.
So if a company develops zero emission technology, they're going to cut the company's taxes by 50%.
All right.
Reduce cell phone bills by 25% annually. We pay the highest cell phone bills in the world.
I'll tell you who that is.
Okay, one second. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
I know who that is, but I don't know everything.
Don't say anything. Give $250 to every new business looking to expand their online services. So every business, so even Cut and Run would get $250 to expand their online services. Invest $100 million into skills training for home constructions. So like construction worker, invest in like those fields, right? Ensure all families have a family doctor.
All right.
Ban harmful single-use plastics. So you won't be able to use single-use plastics by 2021. So all those plastics will be banned. And increase the Canadian pension plan.
So that's
candidate number 1.
That's great. That's great.
That's candidate number 1.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Okay, so you
like
gotta
that.
remember that one, right?
You have to remember.
I already know who candidate number 1 is. I tell you.
Okay.
I know. Go on. Number 2.
Candidate number 2. Remove GST from home heating and electrical bills.
Okay.
Increase the government's contribution to RESPs.
I know who that is too. Okay, go on.
Right? Increase the government's contribution to RESPs. No, that's good. That's good for like
Okay.
savings.
None of this stuff acts like.
Okay.
None of this stuff sounds like it's going to benefit anybody. Really.
Okay,
Go
review
on. That's what I'm saying.
review all business subsidies. Eliminate $1.6 billion in corporate handouts. So corporations
Someone
are
I
being
can't
like,
relate with, but go on. I can't relate with, but go on.
And you already did something that's trustworthy, so I'll leave him in a second.
invest $1.6 billion in MRI and CT scan technology.
See, when you're talking billions, you know who that is, but anyways, go on.
A tax credit for green homes. So a
Okay.
tax credit for everybody that does like home renovation.
But they took it away. Remember, we had that, and then they took it
Yeah,
away.
but go on, it's funny. Anyways, go on, I'll
Well,
tell
go on.
you a little bit about this.
Go on.
Improve credentials recognition. So people that are coming from other countries improve their ability to use those same degrees to work in Canada.
Well, that's a good thing.
Okay, but not necessarily making sure that they're coming into the country.
Increase old age benefit to $1,000 per year per senior.
Okay.
Establish mandatory sentences in federal prison for directing gang crimes.
What crime?
So mandatory sentences for gang crimes.
Not getting my vote.
I know who that is already.
Not getting my vote.
All right, go on.
Okay,
Go on.
that means put it where black people in jail. That's what
Yeah, that's what it is, pretty much.
put it where
Okay.
people of color in jail.
So
Yeah.
number 3, the third candidate is create a super wealth tax on the richest 1%.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Require companies like Netflix to charge GST. I know, they're involved in a lot more.
Why would we want to do
The
that?
cable companies want this, you guys.
Sorry, repeat that again. The third one. What
Make
was it?
companies like Netflix charge GST like the cable companies do.
Yeah, okay.
Because right now, the cable
No, they
companies...
gotta charge. They gotta pay, man. They're not paying taxes, yo.
They're gonna increase your
gotta-
price for your subscription.
No, they shouldn't. Then don't give them don't sign up to them.
Listen,
Simple as
keep
that.
going. Keep going, niece.
Put a price cap on internet,
Yeah.
charges, internet
Right.
service fees,
Small price,
which
but
is
yeah.
like good.
For candidate number 1, already said he's going to take care of all
Yeah,
overhaul employment insurance so that you can actually get EI with fewer hours.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not too sure who that one is.
I
Right?
think I know already.
Make dental care free for families that make under $70,000.
Okay.
Come on.
100,000 or less.
That's fair.
But that should be universal anyways. It should be part of the. It should be part of OHIP.
Make all vehicles, 100% vehicles, emissions free by 20. What's the year?
2030 or something like that. 2030.
They want it soon.
I want to hear the year. I want to hear the year
Okay,
that
one
they're
second.
permitted.
Let me say the year. Sorry, I forgot to add the year.
And it's okay. It's,
It's okay. I mean, it's
sounds
something
like
around
pipe dreams.
2030,
Yeah,
2030,
that's
something
pipe dreams though.
like that.
And the cap on applications to sponsor grandparents and parents.
Okay, I know what that is right now.
Okay, I think I know who it is now. Yeah.
they come up with this
Expunge
stuff?
convictions, minor cannabis convictions.
I know exactly.
I know
who that
exactly. Now I know who that is. Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Bring all First Nation schools to federal averages. So I guess the schools are like suffering. So make sure
That's
that
good.
all the
That's
kids
good.
are learning at the same level.
Yeah.
It's about time. Okay.
Okay, so that's candidate number 3.
And number 4 is.
Number 4.
Candidate
No,
3.
here, number 4, because we could already pick
Number
the top.
4.
Yeah, it seems like they need to get their, you know what, together. But anyways.
All over the place, candidate 3.
Yeah.
Candidate number 4. Remove sales tax from cannabis items.
Okay.
Right? So no sales tax on weed? I'm for that. I'm for that. The weed man doesn't charge no HST GST.
That's why they did it.
Charge a 5% surtax on commercial bank profits. Because
Okay.
the banks are like making all the money. And literally, like I feel like bigger companies should be responsible for like the countries that they're in, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Expand healthcare to include basic dental care. Yeah. This is it,
The
right?
parties are saying
Come
that.
on.
I agree with
Like
that.
it's time for that.
I agree with that. Because dental's health, man.
Come on. It's a major part of health.
Come on.
It's a major part of your health.
Okay, go on. What was
Ban for profit blood collection. So you won't be able to donate blood for profit,
That's a weird one.
right?
I don't know how.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like, that's not something I come across with. Like, not an issue that I hear about.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I would-
But
yeah.
what I found too, reading the promises, is that certain groups are in bed with these guys. They're making certain promises. There are a ton of promises made to the firefighters.
Yeah.
Which is like random firefighters, but yeah. So like you can tell who they're in bed with. The fact that there are a whole bunch of Netflix clauses is like weird. You know what I mean?
Netflix. That's
Yeah.
random.
But they should be paying. They should be paying taxes though. On that.
Phase out Canada exporting their waste to foreign countries.
What?
Phase out Canada sending their garbage to
Automatically, I know
foreign
who that is.
I know exactly who that is. Okay, let's do our guessing.
Okay, wait. Amend medical assistance, so dying with dignity. So giving Canadians the right
So, like, make the call.
to end their lives.
All right, okay. Okay.
Which is technically legal now, but you have to be
Oh, yeah.
basically half dead to be able to say, yeah, you want it done.
Yeah.
Because a woman just won in Supreme Court to
Yeah,
be
no, I
able
know
to
they
choose
keep
because
saying about that.
they're saying there's no real timeline as to when she's going to die, but she just won, so. Okay, what's the next?
And then eliminate secondary school tuition.
Yeah, that's, yeah, okay.
Eliminate secondary school tuition.
Can I say
Yeah.
something? You know that something that they said about how greenhouse houses, you're gonna get your tax cut.
Yeah.
You know what the thing is? Funny thing is, when do you think I'm gonna be able to afford a house that I'm gonna be able to build that has a greenhouse system?
So it's still a
You know-
benefit for the wealthy.
You know what I'm saying? Is
Yeah.
the
programs-
to a certain type,
Because we
certain
have-
people that make certain amount of money.
That's where you're going wrong. We had signed up for my house to do it, okay? When Doug Ford came in, the program was already in.
Yeah, but
Okay.
that was the same
So,
one the cars
so
too,
you're
right?
getting if you had bought a hybrid or an electric vehicle, you got a $5,000 rebate.
Wow.
Between $5,000 to $10,000 rebate.
Yeah.
If you did certain things in your home, so for example, upgraded the windows,
Yeah.
did like say spray foam
Yeah.
in your house,
Yeah.
upgraded your appliances to
Right.
the smart appliances that had the sticker on it. Certain like things like that, you would get up to like $5,000 to $7,000.
Did you
on a
guys
rebate
actually
tax.
get your rebate?
So, because people here elected Doug Ford and he axed it,
Yeah.
Right?
How do you know that these federal guys are gonna put this in, and then Doug Ford comes again and he takes it away, right?
that's how I know who that person
Okay,
is.
okay.
but-
So let's get down to the vote.
Yeah.
So based on what you heard,
Exactly. The conflict.
based on everything, 1, 2, 3, and 4, who do you think your vote is for?
Number one.
Oh,
Number one?
100%. Hold on.
No, number one is
Oh,
not
sorry,
number
sorry.
one.
Can I get the
Yeah, which way are you
100%?
voting?
Number one.
Number one.
I'm
got
going
my
number
vote.
one.
You're
Number
going number
one.
one?
Number one.
Okay, based off what I heard,
Based on the tax credit, he's gonna go number two.
no, because we're not going to benefit from that. It's so far number one has the best platform, but I like number 4 too also.
Yeah. No tuition?
Actually, I'm going to
tuition,
vote. I'm putting my vote for
dental.
number 4.
Number 4 benefit you.
Going number 4.
Number four.
Pete, did you hear? I know I stayed over there. Okay, so which candidate would you vote for?
Either number 1 or number 4.
Okay, cool.
Probably stronger towards number 4 because he's doing the secondary education for free.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what I would do. I go for that.
4, right?
Yeah.
So me and him's voting number 4. You're doing number 1.
I'm doing number one.
And that's it?
I think
Okay.
number
So
one
that-
is.
So number one is-
I think number one is not gonna go with general public. When I talk about general public, I'm not talking about you and I. I'm talking about the people that are in a place to influence, who may upper echelon is not gonna let number one because it benefits the average Joe's way too much. But I'm going with number one.
Sounds great. But it's not going to
It
happen.
sounds too great. It sounds too great. He's like Bernie Sanders.
This is it.
He sounded too good.
I know. Bernie's the most. Bernie, I feel like is promising too much.
That's what it is. though.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Anyways, all right, reveal it.
Yeah, we're good.
Number 1 is the Liberal Party,
You knew it already, right?
Oh,
right?
wow,
And
I'm
then number
surprised.
4 is the Green Party.
Green Party, I thought so.
What's
And number
NDP?
2 was PCs. And number
That's
3
right. Number 3
Yeah.
was NDP.
Number two. No,
PC. I actually like the PC platform.
no,
No. I
knew
swear
it.
to God. No, I swear to God. Read their stuff. I was like, agreeing with so much. I was like, I want to
That
vote
guy
conservative.
but I knew which one PC was. So.
Share. You know what he did, right?
What are you talking about?
No.
Billions? You know it's
He's the
PC.
guy that leaked
Yeah,
the
right?
pictures. He's the one that leaked the old pictures of Trudeau to Time.
Oh, was it
about
him?
It was him. It was him. Okay, so no, man. He's the one that leaked it instead of going to the public and saying, hey, this is your boy.
Yeah.
He went backdoored him to try to win politically and leak the pictures to Time magazine.
I don't
That's
trust
the guy
him.
you want him to leak?
I don't trust him.
You can't trust a guy like that.
Somebody in his own party for racist actions. He was willing to forgive them.
Forget him.
Yeah, but when it's the prime minister, no.
No, bro. And he did it perfect timing so that way he could go up in the polls. No, man.
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
all pictures. We already knew about it. We just didn't
I
know
didn't
about
know
the
about
Indian
it.
one.
They asked how
He
long
was-
have you had these pictures, and he wouldn't say.
He wouldn't say, man. That's why I can't trust that guy.
Okay, so some things that surprised me, you guys, is the Liberal Party actually doesn't have any plans for immigration. They don't have any. They're not making any promises when it comes to immigration.
Yeah, I know what the thing is, but I think the liberals in the past.
Right now?
Sure, we do.
We got a low population here, so.
Do we need to
Yeah,
have
we do.
immigration in?
Like the Conservative Party is saying, we're going to help people get recognized their degrees, right?
Yeah, but
So
you know what?
that's an
Such a
issue.
blanket statement, though. That's such a blanket statement. That's saying,
It's a statement, though.
but it's a statement.
Liberal
you
Party
know,
made no statement
No, but you
at
know
all.
why? Though I'll tell you why. Because conservatives are known to not be friendly towards immigration. Liberals have done it in the past. My dad will not vote for anybody else but liberals. But you know why? He brought him in. He brought his family in because he doesn't need to. They actually don't strategically. You don't need to talk about immigration. You know they're gonna be immigration friendly.
But the plan that allowed everybody to come in under Trudeau, that's not still implemented. The points plan, or is it still based on points?
It's still based on points.
Okay, well then.
That's not gonna change. That's still based.
Okay, well then.
System, right?
Yeah.
We kind of created that system. That we've been doing that for the last
Yeah.
30, 40, 50 years. So that's nothing new for
But
Canadians.
you know what? For PC, for them to say that you know what, the people that are here, we're gonna make them ready for the job industry here and this and that. What they're saying is that you know what, go out and get Canadian experience. Go out and go to school in Canada, which is not possible because you're not gonna think about schoolman when you have to put food on the table.
Yeah.
You're not.
And on top of it, the workforce in the future is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. It's becoming automated. So unless you're going to change your field into becoming some sort of engineer, some kind of computer programmer,
Emerging
some
capabilities and all
exactly
that.
like you can just forget about it because all the manual label jobs are going to be gone. So
But the thing is, you know what, there are so many other things that are going on that I think people can mimic. Like I work for a bank. I'm not going to tell you what bank, but I work for a bank.
Yeah.
But we have so many initiatives that we do within the bank where we actually go out to like Wood Green and Axis, which is like two of the organizations that gets like all the immigrant exactly the new Canadians that are in. We actually go through and do interview, get them in an entry level position.
That's
so they
good.
can actually. But the thing is like, and what we're doing is we're giving them a Canadian experience.
Yeah.
But there's so many jobs that they wouldn't even look at your resume, man, if you don't have any any experience. But these are like highly trained professionals from like different part of the world that add so much value to your company. But
Is everybody planning on voting? Are you going out to vote in the federal election?
yes,
Perfect. Are you voting, love?
Yes, I am.
Perfect. This is what I'm saying.
Hey,
Pete,
Lisa, I am
Pete,
now.
Come
I am
on.
now.
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm saying.
I am
Okay.
now.
tell you to come reach me. You're gonna listen,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm voting for number one. I'm not going to try to convince you to vote for number one.
I voted for Liberal last time. I put Trudeau in power, bro.
that's you, man. Oh man.
I'll admit it.
That's it. Literally. And especially when there's so much, it will make a difference. Especially the parties, the stuff that they're promising is like a different quality of life. You know what I mean? We're choosing like the quality of life.
Don't you hate you have to vote for who's going to do the least amount of damage to our country?
Well, there you go.
That's it.
That's why I'm voting for
I'm
Liberal,
voting for
PC, or NDP. I'm going Green Party.
For dental care, TB health care. Are you going to be voting?
Absolutely not.
Great.
Especially after this. Definitely gonna be voting.
Perfect. Are you voting?
For sure, yeah.
Great. Come on, Pete.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm gonna vote this year
Come on,
if I remember.
Mishy Pie.
Sorry?
You voting?
Oh, of course.
Good. Look, you guys.
Undecided, but voting.
That's okay to be undecided.
Pete.
And you also have to think about what kind of impact that has on your education, right? If you're only able to focus part of your time to your actual degree, it's not the same experience where somebody has all the focus just on getting their degree and excelling.
Thank you. Thank you for your enthusiasm, all of it.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming in and talking about it. All right?
You're welcome. Pete, final word on voting, election day. We've all turned into voters.
Yeah.
We've all turned into voters.
You just converted me today, Lisa. Converted me. I was not into voting. I think I've probably voted once in my entire life. But I'm voting this time
Yeah,
because
no, there's some exciting stuff.
candidate number one stands for.
Right?
I like it. Whoever it is. I don't even want to know who it is. I just like what they're talking about.
Final word.
I think it's
huh?
going to benefit me. Get out and vote. That's my final word. This is Pete Cutter from Cut and Run. Thank you for watching another week of Chop Talk. Please subscribe.
I did it.